Montepulciano is a black grape variety native to the Abruzzo region that today is widespread in pretty much all of central Italy. That is thanks to its flexibility and high yields, and it has a popularity that is ever growing and nowadays is Italy's fourth most planted variety. This means that there are many Montepulciano wines out there, and unfortunately a lot of them can be cheap supermarket wines with no quality. But surely there are good Montepulcianos. But the trick is how to distinguish the good ones from the bad ones. Hi, I'm Jacqueline of Vero, and we go around the world seeking good quality craft wines from small producers driven by passions. Wines like this Montepulciano d'Abruzzo DOC by the Febo family winery. And I'm going to taste that with you today. And yes, so you know, this is a good Montepulciano. So let's talk about why Vero founder Sheila Donahue picked this wine as a good Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. But first of all, before we dive in, a little clarity is needed. This Montepulciano d'Abruzzo wine is made from the grape Montepulciano and should not be confused with the famous Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, which is a wine made in Montepulciano, a town in Tuscany, using Sangiovese grapes. It's a little confusing, but it's important to note that here we are talking about Montepulciano the grape, not Montepulciano the town. So, with that out of the way, back to the wine that I have with me here. As I said, Vero founder Sheila Donahue foraged for years to find a good Montepulciano d'Abruzzo from a small producer. And it all clicked when she met Davide Febo in Bologna, where he was still studying law at Bologna University. Soon after that, Davide went back to his home in Abruzzo to assist his ailing grandfather with the family winery. From there, Davide had found his passion and there was no going back. One of Davide's first vintages was during the pandemic. But lucky for Sheila, she was already in contact with him before lockdown started. And when she tried his Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, the first thing that struck her was the texture. It was a natural red wine that is alive with richness of fruit and aroma notes that remind you of the vineyards where they were plucked. Right away, Sheila knew this was a good Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. The grapes are hand-picked and destemmed, but only allowed to macerate 1 week on the skins before pressing. The color has already been pulled out at that stage, but the tannins this way are held at bay, thanks also to the fermentation and aging in the inherited concrete vessels of the Febo family. So let's try it for ourselves. It's a gorgeous, deep magenta purple color. It greets the nose with beautiful blue flowers, sweet plum, and damp earth. The palate delights with a bright acidity enveloped in a full-bodied, juicy plum and boysenberry flavor. The core is of red fruits and dry cherry cola that come with a surprisingly chewy palate and noticeable tannins. For those plum and berry flavors with the rich and powerful palate, I would pair this with roasts and venison, filet mignon, and melted gorgonzola cheese, or a gourmet hamburger sounds delicious with this wine. Anything with a balsamic reduction would work too. And it would go great with the local specialty of arrosticini or Abruzzese lamb skewers. I would also love to try this with a carne asada or even chicken mole with black beans. As always, you can find this wine at our website at verovino.com. Thank you so much for watching and joining me today. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and learned something, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!